Hello, Insufferable gaming fans. Welcome back to my Symphony of the Night walkthrough. This happy little item here is the Cube of Zoe, which allows us to get power-ups from candles, granting Alucard all the powers of a Belmont sans whip. Continuing on, we find the Alchemy Laboratory. Skeletons abound in this lush tropical lab. The spikes on the ground that you see can be negated with assorted switches. And we find ourselves a piece of armor here. A hide cuirass is not very good, but you take what you can get. You jumped right into me. Now, you'll notice that elevator up there goes up when you stand on the switch, or when that skeleton stands on the switch. I do that because I don't feel like going all the way around to get that shield. Now, concerning that elevator that can be activated via skeleton, there's a hard way and an easy way to get what's on the other side of that elevator. Well, there's two easy ways and a hard way. The hard way is to stand on the elevator thusly and wait for the skeleton to walk across the switch and just happen to hit him with this spell. But the timing for that is ridiculous and takes forever, so I'll be using the first of the easy ways. I could just wait till I beat the first boss and get at this. Yeah, blow up that wall. And feast on its gooey innards. A heart max up. But as I was saying, that won't teach anyone anything. Now I just got the first of our sub-weapons that we can use. A dagger. Which sucks. What we want, instead, is an axe. Which sucks in an arc. But the key word there is arc. Careful, these guys will poison you. Taking away pretty much any offensive capability you might have. To get up on that passage, we push this box over and re-extend the spikes. Now the nice thing about shields is, just having them equipped ups your defense, but if you actively use them with the correct button, they'll block projectiles. Well, most projectiles, not all projectiles. And we've got ourselves a cape, which ups our defense and is represented on the sprite. And a nice beige and crimson combo there. So like I said, to get the item back there before you fight the boss, we'll be wanting an axe. Whoops. And there will be an axe in the, I believe there's one at the top of this room, actually. Little skitter and jerks. While we're on our way, we can stop off and save and refill our health, just in case. Doesn't cost anything, so be sure to avail yourselves of it as much as possible. Now, through the room to the right is the first boss. But I want that item first. So let's go grab it. Well, that was dumb of me. Heh. Throw an axe out of spite there. Collecting as many hearts as we can possibly hold on to. Wow. I have never collected that many red rust swords. Okay, so here's what we do. We wait until that skeleton's about to hit that switch. Ah, we gotta axe him while he's walking over it. The trick is getting just the right arc. Almost. Oop. Just missed. Damn. This should be a lot easier than it's acting. Especially with that other jerk popping up and taking care of... Damn. Alright, we're gonna have to get this one out of the way. Please pretend that most of this just didn't happen. It's quite embarrassing. But it's... Son of a bitch. I freaking hate this guy. There we go. That gets us a Basilard. Never mind the spelling in-game, it's a Basilard. Which does less damage, but you can hit 3 or 4 times in the time it would take you to take one swipe with the short sword. Very handy. Of course, walking right into enemies is still going to hurt you, just like always. It is quite possible that after all the years of playing this game, I've grown complacent. Too complacent. I need to get back to the basics. Dodging and attacking and whatnot. See, that's the advantage of this weapon. Rapid strokes. That didn't sound right at all. Okay, let's go take out that boss. First, a quick health refill. And we'll get on our way. The axe is the best sub-weapon to have for this boss. For most other bosses in the game, it won't matter what sub-weapon you have, but for this one you want an axe. It's Gaibon and Slogra. Shield comes in handy. Whenever you hit that skeleton feller, I forget whether that's Gaibon or Slogra. I think it's, well, it's definitely one or the other. Whenever you hit him, the flyer picks him back up, granting you time to think. You can keep smacking that one until he is no longer an issue. First he drops his spear and becomes more dangerous, but not a problem. Now that he's out of the picture, this guy's a cinch. He doesn't do enough damage. Problem. The shield takes out his projectiles and you just stab away. And now we get a life max up. We'll be wanting all of those that we can get, and we get one every time we finish a boss. But that's a pretty good place to stop for now, so we'll just leave it at that, and when I come back, we'll be heading into the next area of the game. Until then, this is your old pal Rosser. Take a drink.